throw to the outside. Whittington makes the catch. It's 3rd and 1.
And right away, they went
with Jade Lamar in the backfield.
Real tight splits by this Oregon offensive line.
Play action. Had to get away from Dennis Sutton. Dumps it off. Nice catch. And there is Sadiq getting over the top. We saw there for Oregon. This drive will start from the 32. Moore with time. Lost it. Sideline. And it looked like out of bounds. Incomplete. Looking for They get it off. Moore will run. Moore's going to get it. Gutsy call. From under center. Fake it to Whittington. Rojas got in there. Now it's Dennis Sutton in pursuit. And Moore just got rid of it in time in the direction.
And Rojas is going to just kind of knock him back. And watch Whittington kind of get out of position on the blitz pickup. And that forces Dante Moore to get out of the pocket. And then the extra effort by Dennis Sutton, poundage on that plane.
Moore on 2nd and 10. Quick throw, knocked around. Oh, it's caught on the carom. DeCorian.
Yeah, when this ball popped up, I thought for sure A.J. Harris was going to get the pick. It went right through Harris's hands. Obviously surprised that Moore didn't make the catch. And somehow DeCorian Moore comes down with the completion. Pass options here at this 3rd down distance.
Moore on 3rd and 2. With his legs again, picks it up again.
And another design quarterback run.
The Big Ten championship game against the Nittany Lions. They put him in motion. Here's his first touch. Making his 2nd catch of the day as Sadiq gets this. Moore, quick, freshman, Hill, spinning, just down to the...
He's the disruptor.
Moore gets away. Moore spins, he's short. Penn State with the stand. Amari Campbell read it the whole way.
He's short and he took a pretty good shot. Not just a receiver, excellent blocker as well.
Quick catch for Benson on the outside. Gets across midfield into Penn State territory and then usher touchdowns to 4 different pass catchers last week against Oregon State. Feeling the pressure here. Stays in the pocket, delivers a dart incomplete. He was looking for McClellan with tight coverage from...
It's been pretty quiet so far for Penn State. Zane Durant right there in the middle, number 28.
Quick screen. Can Sadiq be special? And he's short. It'll be another 4th and short. Moore looks, fires, complete. First down to Malik Benson.
Finding the soft spot and sitting down.
Keeps the drive rolling. Deep drop. Moore. That sidearm delivery a little too tall for Whittington. Marquee matchup on 3rd and 8. Penn State brings 4. Moore has to get out of the pocket. Moore, eyes downfield, tucks and runs, and he's short of the first down.
Go too early. I think Dan Lanning's going to go for the field goal here. I think Moore could have gotten the first down. He leaves the pocket. He sees some green grass. He just dove too early and came up short of the first down. I know you don't want your quarterback to take it.
And it's Moore from the 25. Quick throw, quick catch, and you were wondering when DeCorian Moore was going to get the hit. In blocking well, has really gone a long way in inspiring the rest of his team. Here's Dante Moore. She's going to float it towards the sideline and out of bounds.
Far in the game.
Oregon came in 10th in the country in 3rd down percentage at 58%. Quick screen, Bryant, good blocking, and Bryant's going to be another half yard shy. So another decision now at midfield for Dan Lanning.
Tight splits up front for this offensive line.
Play action to Davison. Moore, rip it, middle, caught! It's DeCorian Moore at the 30. A gain of 20 yards on 4th down.
Well, Penn State thinking run all the way. The safeties, look, everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage. It's a play action pass to your freshman wide receiver. And Dante Moore shows poise and delivers a football, and he didn't try. Sadiq's been pretty quiet here.
From the 24-yard line. Moore, loss. Incomplete, looking for Moore.
That'll determine how aggressive you are the rest of this drive.
To the air. And a catch made. Quickly down.
The change. Then maybe Will Stein will open it up a little bit more.
Moore. Whittington. There is the first down. Tries to make a man miss, but Amari Campbell was right there with him.
To be smart if you're Dante Moore.
Penn State brings 4. Moore delivers, wide open. DeCorian Moore.
Willing to concede some short throws, keep everything in front. 3 safety look for this Penn State defense.
Moore on play action. Good protection, flag is down. And Moore just has to get it to Whittington, who's ducked out. Moore in the pocket, short.
Keep the top on the defense. Don't let anybody run behind it.
Quick throw, DeCorian Moore. Couldn't get away. Davion.
This ball to be thrown underneath.
Moore, there is the underneath catch. And Lamar will get out of bounds with 1 shot from the 20. Quick throw, it's Lamar, and he'll gain 6 yards on first. Moore feeling the pressure, rolls out, eyes downfield, fires, wide open, it's caught by Sadiq. There's the big play for this Ducks offense to move the chains. Gains 22.
Oh, this is just poised by that guy right here. Watch Dante Moore get flushed because of the pressure from Dennis Sutton. Doesn't give up on the play. Kind of dangerous throwing back across your body, but nonetheless, it goes for the first down. Big time conversion on 3rd down to Sadiq.
And now far more concerning for Penn State. You look at that back end of the throw and the just sheer talent that Moore possesses, but the concern. 3rd and 3.
Watch quarterback run here.
Quick throw, quick catch. Sadiq again to move the chains. 10th play of the drive. Moore, quick, Hill, catch, Hill, blocking, Hill, touchdown!
He does. He's going to start by just swiping this man and then going out and getting the lead block. Watch, he swipes the edge rusher out and then gets the key block, and the back does a nice job cutting in behind him.
Against a Penn State defense that has primarily played their starters for the first time this year. Moore, Sadiq, stumbled initially and then gets blasted. Rojas coming on the blitz. Well protected. Moore steps up, now he's going to run, and he'll slide down at the 46-yard. First half, they're 2 for 2 so far in the second half. It's Moore through his progressions, has to get away. On the run. Perfect touch. DeCorian Moore, the hands grab. First down, Ducks.
Another scramble adjustment. Watch, man-to-man out here, working on A.J. Harris. He's covered, but on the scramble, DeCorian Moore breaks deep, and Dante Moore.
Penn State brings 4 with a spy. Moore sheds the tackle. Moore slides down. It'll depend on the spot. Looks like he's from the 25 once again. Moore rolls. Moore will gain 4 out of bounds. Moore got it. First down. Put it in the perfect spot for Gary Bryant. Steady presence. Sets up first down from the 35. Take it to Lamar. That was dangerous, but goes back to Bryant with a sure-handed catch. Second down and 6. Moore now 23 of 30 on the night. And this one a little bit short.
Everything in front for Jim Knowles' defense on this play.
Bryant slips through across the 30, but not further. Look who makes the tackle. Denied. DeCorian Moore. Going nowhere. Oregon won't take the timeout. They'll try to get that first down. Moore, loss. Incomplete, looking for Sadiq. 2 seconds left. 1 second. And Moore perfectly will just throw it out of bounds. And we will head to
the quarterback on this play.
2nd and 7. Fake to the outside. Dante Moore to Bryant for the first down.
Fake the screen to the left. Watch Sutton. He's going to read it and go out. They fake the screen. They come back the other way. And they get the first down. Again, poised under pressure by Dante Moore.
Sadiq is back out there after being shaken up at the end of regulation. Lamar lost the ball, and Moore was there to hop on it. Almost catastrophic. 2nd and 13. Design run. Dante Moore following a blocker. He gets leveled. Need to get to the 4 for a first down. Moore looks, fires, caught. Lamar is short. It'll be 4th and 1. Moore, design run up the middle. He's got it. 1st and goal.
Left tackle Isaiah Word. Here's the double team. Watch World get to the 2nd level, and then the freshman Davidson leading the way. Good execution on 4th and short, and Dante Moore picks it up easily. But he's really an offensive lineman, lined up right here as a tight end.
Moore, shovel pass, and continuing in for the touchdown.
Right guard Dave Iuli, he's going to get knocked back and almost causes a collision. But somehow Oregon. Dacorian Moore has been pretty quiet here in the 2nd half.
He's got 7 catches, 89 yards on the day. Dennis Sutton, a free runner. Moore on the run, wide open. Gary Bryant, touchdown. 1 play is all they need to take the lead.
Boys play by Dante Moore. Watch him. He's going to know that Sutton is coming. And he's unblocked. And he steps underneath him on the bootleg and then slings it to the crossing Gary Bryant. I mean, this is just Dante Moore not being fazed by the best edge rusher on this Penn State team. And now they got to go for 2. This is a battle of Will Stein and Andy Kotelnicki on their 2-point plays.
Moore through his progression, intercepted, denied. Dennis Sutton looking to return it for Penn State, and he's tracked down from behind by Sadiq. Ball comes out, scooped up by Campbell, and finally he goes down. So Penn State can win it with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Trying to get to the back of the end zone, but he doesn't throw it high enough. Because he kind of threw it sidearm, the ball didn't get high enough. And Dennis Sutton able to come up with the interception. He was trying to go to Sadiq in the back of the end zone, but he didn't throw the ball high enough. And Jim Knowles with a little wrinkle on the defense. Instead of rushing his best pass rusher, he dropped him into coverage. And